What's going on, people? I'm MosArt's here down here at the market in Charleston, chilling out with So Exquisite Charleston, and y'all should come down here and check us out. Well, I've been drawing since I was 4 years old. I'm 33 now. I kind of started my business 11 years ago. I was 22 here in Charleston at the market. Well, the market kind of came a little later, but it's something I've always been able to do. I even got in trouble in school for drawing all the time. But it's ironically the same teachers who bought my work bought work from me later. So that's how long, I've been drawing since I was 4, altogether about 29 years. The creative process, it all depends on whether I'm doing a picture from a picture or doing it from my mind. When I'm doing something from my mind, I'll start from doing from a picture. When I'm doing from a picture, it's obvious I'm doing something from a picture. It depends on what the customer or what I want in the picture. Sometimes I combine other pictures to make montages and things like that. But when I do work from photos, that's pretty much what it is, copy. But like my mind copying the work to paper. But when I do work from my mind, it's different because it's a lot of different thought processes going on at the same time. I tend to carry certain things from other pieces to other pieces, like the 2 moons and a moon and a sun in the same picture. That's one of my things I've done before a couple times, and it's just a lot of times it's what's on my mind at the time, and sometimes I'll come up with a name for a picture and then start drawing it. It's all different ways to do it. It's kind of bouncing around. That's kind of what I do. I can't really pinpoint an exact way, but it usually comes together when it starts. Yeah, I had a few challenging pieces over the times. There was a couple of pictures, some of the older pictures people would have eyes missing and stuff. Those kind of can be hard to do, but you have to kind of imagine what the rest of the face would look like. That was probably one of my hardest pictures to do. And prior to that, that was probably one of the hardest pictures I've done. Now, as far as fun pictures, I've had fun drawing a couple of pictures. I like to draw the pictures that tell stories. I did a picture of a young lady. When she was 3 years old, she went to the dentist for the first time, and she cried when it was time to leave because she told her mom she wanted to be a dentist, and so I drew that picture of her when she was 3, with another picture of her when she was in dental school, and another picture of her when she graduated, and all of them was combined on one picture, the montage of that, and it was real cool. I like to tell a story because the picture kind of tells the story itself. One of the hardest things to overcome was, I'll say as an artist, is gaining recognition. once people, it's kind of hard at first to get people to know that's what you do, other than when you show them, but you know, they obviously can see it then. But to have your name to get pushed around, you know, once I got that, it was easier and nice for me because, you know, I had more clientele, people would come, and then once I got out here in the market, it was like a constant flow of people, so, you know, the more people I saw, it became very enjoyable to be selling the work itself. That in itself is an enjoyment, just to talk to people, to communicate, you know, and, you know, share what I do. If I could go back to being 22 years old as an artist doing what I'm doing, I would probably go to college then while I'm doing what I'm doing. And everything else I'd probably do the same, you know, because I think I'm on the right path. Since I've opened up my business, my perspective of a lot of the work that I've done, looking back, you know, I've changed slightly, but for the most part, everything seems to be more fluent. You know, I have a natural style that kind of shows itself when I do this, you know. There's realism for the most part, but then I have some surrealistic things I do, you know, so, but for the most part, it's pretty much been the same type style. Some of the subject matter has changed. I got more serious top things I've done, you know. I used to do more work for younger college kids' age, you know, and now I kind of do more things geared towards people my age and older. Well, staying focused on doing my art, you know, sometimes there's ups and downs, you know, like here it's seasonal, so you have a lot of people in certain times of the year, so when it's cold months, it's pretty scarce out here sometimes, but usually it kind of works out, but when it does get tight, you know, I look at the reality that this is my God-given talent, and when God gives you something, you're supposed to use it. That's how I feel. Ever since I opened my business, this business itself has kind of changed my perspective on things, because I was more of an introvert, and then my art kind of opened up that door for me. I kind of came out of that shell, and I can talk to people more, you know, easily. With ease, I guess. It's kind of that's pretty much what it did for me. It kind of, you know, made me come out my shell. I was kind of had walls around me. And then my art was a way of opening up those walls and showing people who I really am. By doing that, by doing my artwork, it opened up all types of different avenues for, you know, people. My artwork changed my life kind of when, you know, I started selling it. When I started selling my artwork, it kind of gave me a different perspective on things. Like I said, I was an introvert. It was kind of different before, you know, I was scared to talk to people and stuff, you know, not really scared, but more shy. And then the Omari that my family and friends know kind of came out more to the public with my art. Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? I'll say in the next 5 years I should be finished with school, maybe teaching in someone's high school or something, maybe art or science. You know, science is another one of my favorite subjects type thing, you know. But I might see myself doing something like that, you know, and furthering my education, you know, and also having a gallery somewhere here in Charleston, making money with my art. That's what.